Welcome back, guys. It is February 17th, 18th, I think, something in that area. I just got off work a little bit after midnight, and going to be heading out to Hellgate area in Idaho. I have an opportunity to take a couple days to just relax and spend some time out in the mountains. Have you guys join me? Like I said, it's I've been going along. I've been doing a lot of other projects, a lot of work, and projects on the van. We'll go over all those. I've got so many coals in the fire at the moment, it's ridiculous. And so, time to get a little bit of time to play, time to get out and get in some nature, get quiet, and come get quiet with me. There where we're going is a place I've been before called Hellgate Canyon. I've never actually made it to Hellgate Canyon. Last time I was out there, or a few times ago when I was out there, I wasn't able to make it due to snow. So this time I'm hoping that there's not as much snow and I have an opportunity to get a little farther. If not, I decided that what I'll do, I think it's only about 2 miles from where I'm planning on parking the van, and if I need to, I'll just hike on in. It's a beautiful little area. There's a stream nearby. Once I've got other videos uploaded, you'll have a chance to see those areas as well. I may not go all the way out. I might find a spot to pull over that's close by and try to drive out more as the sun's rising in the morning. I'm not sure how the roads are going to be. I figure there's going to be some snow. Really, it depends on depth, which is what's going to stop me. If it's too deep, I won't even be going out. So I'll just find somewhere else to go. But regardless, I get to get out in nature and get some time away, and that's really what's really the most needed right now. Well, I've made it as far as the Flying J in Post Falls, Idaho. I've got about another hour's worth of travel to get out to where I want to be in Hell's Canyon. It's about 21 degrees outside, snow on the deck, slightly snowing a little bit. It is currently about 56 degrees here in the van. It's fairly comfortable. The furnace I keep till about 55 degrees at the thermostat, which brings it to about 60 back here. Everything stays pretty comfortable. 0 degree sleeping bag, keeps me plenty warm. Tomorrow morning I'm going to get up, get a shower in here at the Flying J, get on the road. Until then, have a great night, guys. See you in the morning. Alright guys, welcome back. It is Thursday morning. It's a little bit later in the morning than I was expecting. I had these really high hopes and I was going to sleep for about 4 hours and then get up and head out, get a chance to get some of that morning sunshine for some pictures. But my body said otherwise and it was time to sleep. It's about 10 o'clock in the morning, about 28 degrees outside, and we're heading down I-90, heading towards Hell's Canyon in Hayden Lake National Forest area. Looking at the amount of snow on the side of the road, there isn't much as far as depth, so my hope is that the roads out to where I'm going are fairly shallow also. It's a beautiful day. I've got some warmer temperatures, should be in the mid-30s it's looking. It'll be nice to get some quiet out there. I imagine there's a gun range close by, so I would assume that I'm not going to be the only person out there. I imagine a couple of 4x4s and off-roaders will be out there and a couple guys out shooting. So periodically we might hear gunshots in the background. Other than city life, out where I'm going, that'll be normal. Hopefully with the way things are out here today, if the winds are down, I'll be able to fly the drone a little bit. I'm just excited to be outside and in the woods. So we'll hop back on once the footage gets more naturey. So I made it back to Hell's Canyon, and I can't get where I want to be to park, but I am right close to it. There is way more snow out here than I was expecting. Hindsight being 2020, probably should have a set of chains just for good measure. It looks like it's lightly snowing out, either that or the wind is blowing snow off the trees. Weather's supposed to be fairly clear for today and tomorrow, so if all goes well, I should be able to get out with no problem. Just brewed myself up a cup of coffee and I'm gonna nurse on that for a few minutes, take care of a few things here in the van, get things charged up and ready to go for the night, and then I think I'm gonna go for a hike. So, all right guys, looks like I'm gonna be heading over towards that direction. Right now it looks like there's a snowmobile trailer and a truck out there. Obviously I'm not gonna go out there with the van, only being two-wheel drive and all. It looks like it's going to drop down. My guess is probably around 15 to 17 degrees. So should be fairly comfortable in the van. Generally I keep the furnace on at about 55 degrees, 54 degrees, and that keeps my sleeping area to 60 degrees. So let's go see what we find. Looks like the only thing coming through here is snowmobiles. Groom snowmobile trails. And me without a snowmobile. Alright, looks like I found a nice little spot here by the creek. So let's see if we can get a better view. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? We'll step down and get a better shot. we really are blessed to live in such a beautiful area. The simple fact that this is so close and so fantastic. I'm loving all the little ice sculptures. This little section right here, just brilliant. When I was a kid, I was born in California, and I don't know if I directly remember the first time I saw snow in person, but I remember seeing frozen puddles as a kid and being so excited. And that was such a foreign experience for me. When I was little in California, at best, you needed a windbreaker in the wintertime. You know, this area allots us all 4 seasons, and for me, I want them. I want the rains, the winds, snow, the mud, the sun, the lakes. I'm grateful to see the snow. This area's had some good fires, like a lot of areas have. And the last few winters have provided us with some snow. Generally in February, all the snow came at once. And that's helped sustain less fires for this area. And we've still had some, but not nearly as bad as a lot of other areas have been hit. I was going to do some drone footage, but currently we're having some technical difficulties. And so when I get back to the van, I'll see if I can remedy those, get some footage before the sun sets. The nice thing is where the van's parked, I've got a pretty much straight shot onto the road. And so even if we get a little more snow tonight, that really shouldn't be an issue. May have to leave out early tomorrow to take my time getting off the road, getting out of here. What a magnificent group of trees. On the way in, it was blue skies with some sparse clouds. And it looks like we've got some cloud cover, mostly cloud cover, with a few spots of blue here and there. It's about 4 o'clock, and I've taken my pot down to the water to get my coffee pot cleaned off, and gonna take some time, read a book a little bit, one I've had for about 20 years. It's an odd gift to be able to have as much time today as I have to just do as much of nothing as humanly possible. I forget how nice it is and almost feel obligated to do something. And the nice thing is I don't have to. You know, I get so used to going and going and going and being busy and having projects to do and having customers to take care of and having my other job to do that at times I almost feel guilty for taking the quiet time for myself. Now, I will say that once I got out here and found myself a nice place to park and got a little time to walk, that feeling of guilt went away. And so now I am feeling very appreciative of it. I was going to do a fire out front because of the layout and me not having access to good boulders without digging. Decided I'm not going to. I think tonight it's just going to be keeping things real simple, read a book. I want to say it's probably about 28 degrees outside, somewhere in that area. It's currently about 62 degrees inside the van, so it is very comfortable. As the temperature is getting fairly comfortable in here, I think it's time to kick my boots off. I don't feel like I'm going to be going outside at all. And so I think it's time to get into comfy clothes and get relaxing. The layout that's in here, if anybody's noticed, is a bit different. I've been doing some construction and switching out the bed from the couch that was in here that converts to a bed to more of a bed and bench layout. At the moment, I've only got the bed squared away, and as soon as I get a few more bucks coming in, I will start the construction on the bench. We'll start the construction and have a area where I can sit anytime I want and an area I can sleep anytime I want. Those projects have been in the works, and they're somewhat started but not completed. But again, that's not why we're here today. I'm not going to worry about those things today. I am grateful for the fact that I have things set up the way they are. I have a place to sit down, and eat if I want to, place to lay down, and it's pretty great. Everything's working well. Not a whole lot of, nothing I can really complain about. Nothing at all. So I can get back to work, to reading and relaxing, and go from there. On the menu tonight, we're going to do bacon and chicken and ravioli and Alfredo, along with some basil on top and some mozzarella. So let's get cooking. This morning I got up and made breakfast. It was about, when I looked at the thermometer that I had outside, it was 11 degrees outside. And I didn't notice. I slept comfortably. Now, interestingly though, all the steam from cooking the pasta last night had condensated in the van onto the windshield and inside cab windows. And so I did have to spend a good 20 minutes scraping the inside to get the ice off. Which I'm glad to see that the divider between the cab and the house area is doing so well. The road going in and out, it's a bit hairy. I really should have chains, and hopefully in the future I'll get a lift on this so I can get a little bit more aggressive tire and a little bit bigger tire. There are some potholes in there that damn near pop me into the ceiling if I hit them. As I mentioned, there's still ice on the inside of the windows. And I'm about rolling back into society and at Highway 95.